I can't forget that day. The theater of pain, 5 people and 1 death. We were 5, me, Bogi, Amsal, Yanyang, and Bibyub. As you can see, even if you turn on the Kolgi, you don't give Maju to the wizard. To be honest, Bibyub was a little out of character. He was always behind when he turned the wedge, and he was also clumsy. I turned Seogwa and Olamjan, but everyone pretended not to know. Of course, I also pretended not to know. Bibabun messaged me, but I pretended not to know once more. Danchong. He appears to be working hard to reproduce the welcome, but the Maryok Juyep turns to the thief. Nevertheless, Bibabun appeals to strong damage and wants attention once more. Come closer to us a little bit slowly. I accidentally gave the Bibiobage Maryok Juyep. He stepped on the Jabu with all his might. It wasn't until a long time later that I realized it was the root cause of the terrible incident. Kuryogaku. Kurlayogat.
Until then, we had no idea that this would happen to us.
I'm suspicious of the Milryobgun over there. We didn't get along with each other.
I accidentally injected him with another Maryok Jib, and the Mabib Sai's strength was openly seen by others. Now it's irreversible. I've become Sigi and Jiltu of others. I felt like my foreboding was going to match. The scene of a terrible killing has begun in the midst of an urgent storm. Another arrow with a venomous poison stuck in the Fio Chang was lodged in the wizard. This was just the beginning. The Mabiobsa, who was fatally wounded, was in critical condition, but rather comforted his friends that he was okay. Until this point, I thought it was simply an accident caused by a Fio Chengji. It was a little uncomfortable to be with the Mabiobsa, but we didn't doubt each other. The Mabiobsa left me far away, perhaps because my relationship with him was a little Bulpian. I could see them falling apart a little bit to break up their relationship with us. The Mabiobsa wanted to end the party as soon as possible. He had melted the gas of Ujumioni. The Sonhyol Tomagun drove out the Mabiobsa as if he were working with us. He was as evil as the devil. Here came the second arrow. I tried to hide it in the hook, but I saw a Magyagja.
I saw with my own eyes a poisonous arrow flying in front of Tanu.
The Mabiobsa tried to run away in fear at the scene of the slaughter, but he couldn't leave. Because the killer was chasing him in a rainbow of colors.
And power.
Before I knew it, I felt an passion for the Mabiobsa and was cheering for him. However, the rainbow-colored killer did not stop. It seemed that he had already given up on Ingon. Other party members also began to tremble. Although 공소시효 has already passed, the reason for accusing this terrible scene is to be courageous and disclose because the killing can begin again somewhere. I hope the same thing doesn't happen again.